Welcome back to the Recovery Channel. I'm Brian Ariel, Treatment Director of the Outpatient Recovery Program at Applied Care Services. What I'd like to talk to you today is about accepting change. And sometimes it can be very hard to change things that we become really ingrained in. If you think about how we spend money, how we eat, how we shop, or even how we change in our relationships uh, when we're struggling with things. Or maybe we don't even realize that we're struggling with something, and it can be hard to change. I think of this especially when it comes to mental health issues and substance abuse, where it can be very hard to change and to find the things that we need to change. It can be very taxing, it can cause a lot of stress, and we may become overwhelmed by it. And it's okay if we're overwhelmed. It's okay. The thing is that we have to be brave and move forward and accept that change needs to happen. So I'm going to read a quote here. Carl Jung said, "We cannot change anything until we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, it oppresses." And this is where we start. You can't change anything unless we accept that change needs to happen. And when we feel condemnation or shame and those things, it doesn't necessarily help us change. What it can do is cement our position in where we're already at. So someone might say to you, well, you need to lose some weight, or you need to stop using drugs, or you really need to manage your life better. That condemnation doesn't necessarily motivate the person to accept that change has to happen. It can demotivate or cement that position, like we said. So changing doesn't mean we have to change everything. It's about changing the things in our life that are not currently working for us. The things that are keeping us back from where we want to be. Not where what we're expected to be, but where we want to be. Where do you want your life to go? How do you see you living your life? That's the change that we're talking about. And accepting that something has to change, like we said, can be difficult. This is a quote from Tony Robbins, and he had said, "Change happens when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change." However, this may be true for some people, but not all people. Sometimes pain and the way we're living is almost comforting. We've surrendered to it. We believe that if we have to change, it's going to cause more problems than what we're currently dealing with, and we become very comfortable in the monotony of that chaos that we're living in. And we fear change. Accepting change and being okay with it, making friends with the change, is very important. We're accepting that change has to happen. If I can't accept that change has to happen, then I'll be stuck exactly where I am. And if I'm complaining about my life and about things in my life that aren't going the way I want them, and I don't take action to actually change them, who's to blame? Carl Rogers has a quote, and I really like this one. And it says, "The curious paradox is that when I accept myself just as I am, then I can change." So we can accept ourselves as we are, who we are. Yes, I have a problem with mental health. Yes, I have a problem with addiction. I accept that I have these problems, and now, possibly, maybe I'm ready to change. Maybe I'm ready to ask for help and to ask for guidance to get my life where I want it to be. Either way, we have to be open and willing to accept that change may benefit us more than staying the same. And I would hope that that is where you're at. If you're watching this video and you need help, please give us a call. AppliedCareServices.com is our website, and we'd be happy to speak with you and to see you. Until next time, have a good day.